There are probably those of you that are constantly sharing your faith or inviting someone that's a neighbor or a friend to church, and you wonder, is my invitation ever going to matter? I want to invite you to watch this video testimony. Maybe it'll encourage you to keep on.
I'm Joyce Triplett, and I have been coming to Cottonwood Creek just a little over 7 years, almost 8 years. And that's about as long as I've known Michelle. This is my friend Michelle Riddall. A few months back, Michelle came to, we were at work together, and she told me about her son had asked her a question about why they didn't go to church.
Kind of caught me off guard when he did that. Nathan came home from school or daycare, asked me why we didn't go to church, and asked me about God, and I had no idea what to tell him. I didn't really know if I believed or not, or what I believed at that point, and so I didn't want to tell him something that was gonna, put him in the wrong direction. So I didn't really know what to say, and that's when I reached out to Joyce. And
one Saturday afternoon, I got a text, and Michelle said, "Is the invitation still open for us to come to your church?" And they were planning to come the next day.
That was the weekend that I didn't end up coming, but I watched it online. Something did speak to me. I did enjoy the service. So the next weekend, the next Sunday, I asked if we could come with her, me and Nathan, and we did.
And so she delved in and came a couple Sundays and heard the sermon, and then pretty soon Nathan went to his class, and they joined us for both hours. She ended up in our small group on Sunday morning.
Tuesday, September the 23rd. I don't know how many weeks we had gone through the series yet, but went to work, had to deal with some more stress, and it got worse. It got to the point that I didn't want to take it anymore. I was tired of it, and I just couldn't take it anymore. And I finally just got up and said, I can't do this, I have to leave. And I left work, I got in my truck, and I didn't really know where I was going. But I ended up at church, and I asked if I could talk to a pastor, and Justin and I think her name is Julia sat and talked to me for a very long time, but they were open to just listening and answering my questions. I didn't really know where to go or what to do, but I felt compelled to be here. I felt like I was being drawn here, and I didn't really know how to explain that either. And at one point I just said, I think I'm supposed to give myself to God today. And I told them I had no idea how to do that. But they were so encouraging and just willing to talk to me and answer my questions. And they asked me if I was sure, and I didn't really know. I finally said, if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it. If I leave, I'm not gonna do it. I won't come back. And so I said, yeah, let's just do it. I just need to do it. It's just time. And Justin was so patient and helpful, and I didn't know what to say or what to do, and so he led me through prayer and said everything really that was probably in my head and in my heart that day. I just didn't know how to put it into words, but he led me through, and I gave myself up that day, and it was a big relief.
And an answer to prayer, because we'd been praying that Michelle would feel God's moving in her life.
The Transformed series, every service has really spoken to me, and I'm kind of stalled a little bit, but I've been going through the devotionals, and I still feel like there is more transformation to go, if you will. So it's definitely ongoing for me, but I'm glad I came at that time. Everything kind of just fell into place.
And the truth is, some of y'all need to be inviting some folks. Y'all need to be that salt and light at the office, in the neighborhood, wherever you are. Just keep inviting, keep encouraging, keep being available.